Hey, D Racers, we're here today to talk to you about some really exciting changes. Obviously, if you've been watching the show, you might notice that this already looks a bit different, especially knowing that tipping is coming around. We need to make sure that we step up our live streaming. So we've been investing in tools. We've been building our own tools that will allow us to be able to provide better analytical content in live time. And we're hoping to be able to have very entertaining live streams to complement that. So there's much to come from there. But with that said, we were realizing that this would be a good opportunity for us to take a step back and talk to the community about what we're trying to do to make sure that we're being completely transparent with everybody. So the mission of our channel has been and will continue to be a neutral place where we are trying to share with you things that bring value to the ecosystem. So we want to make sure that if people are building and creating tools, if they're building applications that are going to complement this, if teams are forming, just anything of interest, we want to make sure that all people in the D-Race ecosystem can have a good place to go where they can trust and be reliable. We're going to do our best to stay neutral. We're not going to try to put anybody down or lift anybody up. We're just going to try to be here. So if you have something of interest that you'd like to share, we want you to always feel comfortable coming to us, and we're going to do our best to provide you that insight.
That's exactly right. We're excited about this new format, but we want to make sure that it's clear that the things that we are developing, the things that we are doing for this channel have a direct impact on the people that we're sharing this content with. So if you're out there sharing these videos, we want to make sure that you understand that we're doing it for you, that this content is meant to be shared and not just meant to be kept secret. So it's something that we're very excited to be able to add to our video.
All right. So then one of the reasons or one topic that we thought would be an interesting one was to create our own racing team. So as you might already know, we are the owners of the D-Racers Elite Racing Club, or DIRC, who had a fantastic season 2. So we wanted to make sure that other teams also know that we are interested in highlighting you. So if you have recruitment needs, if you have cool strategies that you'd like to talk about, we're not just going to be focused on our DIRC. Instead, we'd be happy to talk about everybody. But stuff that we want to be doing some season or episodes about is talking about our seasonal strategies, some of the things that we've been working on, the tools that we've built that work a little bit better for teams. And we're even talking about trying to build some community-based tools that are designed specifically for teams. So that way, you guys, if you're trying to start a team or if you're trying to become more competitive as a team, you can get maybe some leg ups from for people that spend way too much time in this game, and we'll just be able to share it with you.
Yeah, one of the exciting things that I got to do was manage the team, and that we had five people on our team. It wasn't a large group of guys in the team, but it was a large group of horses. And so I got the fun task of managing that team over the last couple of weeks as we were competing. And all the tools that we were able to use are all readily available. We want to make sure that they are available to everyone. And over the coming weeks, as we do more videos, we'll be sharing what I was able to use as a manager, what our team was able to use, and how we adapted those tools. And what Not a Vampire was able to do is he sat back and just said, "Wahahaha, these tools are amazing." So it was really fun. We had a lot of good entertaining times with the tools themselves, and we're looking forward to sharing those.
Yeah, and like one of the things I had to do for that, which we'll talk about more in depth, is we didn't have those live streaming API data samples that like Super Jockey has now released. So I was scraping data from the original site almost hourly, almost all day long, which was exhausting. And I had to keep updating our databases so we can provide the team live time analytics. A lot of work going into that. But something else that I wanted to bring up now is what we're working on to elevate our team even further. And so one thing that we're trying to do is we're trying to find outside sponsors to bring value to this ecosystem without taking more from the people that are already in this ecosystem. So we're talking to 4 companies. 2 of them are pretty serious right now about getting this sponsorship. And what we want to be able to do with this is to share with you what works, what doesn't work. So we're trying to figure out value propositions. We're trying to create promo material. We're trying to get a strong sense of this is what we're going to create as a racing team. So that way our racing team can have its own corporate sponsor. And then we're going to be bringing teams on. So not just DIRC, we'll be bringing on any other teams. So people that have sponsors that come onto this show, we're excited about the fact that if you have a sponsor, we'll plug them. So the idea would be is that this show will be something that we'll be able to share with all teams out there. So if you come on this thing and you have a sponsor, plug your sponsor, make sure that it's being seen by this. So that way there'll be additional value opportunities that you'll be able to present to yours. So we'll be working out these details. You'll see coming episodes about that as we get further down the line. But that is something big that we're looking into. It will allow us to pay salaries to our racers. It's going to allow us to fund Liquid Love staking so we could get more aggressive with breeding. But we're hoping to turn this into an esport and take it a lot more seriously.
I think it's also important to note that we intend to share that journey as well as what we've learned, and be able to share it with the community so that other teams out there can do the same. Trying to find your own sponsorship as a team doesn't just mean you go out and ask somebody. You have to be bringing something to the table. And we obviously were able to do that in the last couple of days as we won season 2. But it's also important to note that we have to place ourselves strategically as a team to add value to these other companies that might want to come on board as a sponsor. And we want to be able to walk you guys through that, see what that looks like, and then obviously show you the fruits of that labor.
Absolutely. So again, our Dirk team, that's designed to beat all of you. That's the job of our team. But us as a channel, this channel is supposed to be a communal place where we want to make sure that everybody gets an equal opportunity to gain. So one of the things that brings value is, of course, subscribers and fan base. And it's incredible the comments that you guys continue to do, seeing our videos appear on Discord and people retweeting it. Like, honestly, it's so cool. Thank you so much for all of that.
Thank you.
And yeah, it's giving us that leg up. So we don't have an astounding amount. We're up to 64, which is nuts because we started with just a couple, and it's been growing and it's accelerating. So
Thanks, Mom.
So what we're really looking to do now is, as we hit 100 subscribers, our racing team is going to be giving away a horse. So we're going to breed. We're going to try to pick a decent horse. We're going to breed them out, and it's going to be unraced. We won't know what this is, but it's going to be coming from a horse that actually has good genes. So hopefully it's a good horse, and we'll be giving that out. So if it's a bad horse, you could burn it and get sugar. If it's a great horse, good for you. So that's going to be coming at 100. Now, to apply for this, just what we're looking for you guys to do, just comment on this video, anything. I don't care what you say. As soon as we pass 100 subscribers, we're going to go back to this video. We're going to scrape all the names of the people that commented, and we're just going to do like a random generator and pick somebody. And then as soon as we have that, we'll post another video letting you know you won. And then we're just going to hope that you claim it within, let's say, 48 hours. Otherwise, we give it to the next person. So
yeah, we're not looking at the number of comments that are on the video. It's going to be about the users. So engagement, engage as much as you normally would on the commentary on the video, but make sure you get your name on there. Make sure you're subscribed, and we know who you are, so that when that happens, when we do actually pick a name, we can track you down.
That's right. And so we're hoping to do a lot more of this. We want to provide the community tools. We have a conversation with Christie's is now locked down. We got hit up by Adele, so we're hoping to be able to talk to her about some other things. Lots more is coming. We're talking with SMR. It looks like Top Hat. So just stay tuned. A lot of stuff going on. But here, we wanted to pass along a big thank you for the support that you did. So a horse to somebody, and we'll be doing this again and again. But you guys are awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much.